siege tank line. Only committing a few Marines.
There he goes. And that is pretty large amounts of destruction, but he's going to lose a lot more than he lost in the first game, or the first attack. That being said, though, Mulas count for Neebs has just been rising steadily. I actually didn't notice him getting nearly as many Mulas as he does have. And suddenly, he's on 3 base once again.
Yeah, he's got
set
20.
up on 3 base. Although that being said, though, Nage just rebuilt his commit.
Uh-oh, Neebs. He'll be alright.
Speaking of that drop hack I was talking about earlier.
Yeah, right. I don't think Neebs wants to disconnect at this point.
Oh no, he's feeling good. I guarantee you he's feeling good.
Uh-oh.
Don't do it.
Yikes. Stick around, Neeb. Alright, we're going to give Neeb some time, obviously, to get back in the game. He did have a discon issue in the last game. So we'll just give him a second. Give him a chance to reboot. In the meantime, shouts out to our sponsors, hotkey.com and Prepaid Legal. And as I do a sponsor announcement, we get a bit of a. All right. Do we want to pause? Do we want to pause this game and let that clear up a little bit, or you think it's okay?
I will ask the man himself.
Looks like they're okay.
He's going to focus entirely on his micro and macro. I certainly don't blame him not wanting to type. And it looks like, wow, actually Nage is double expanding.
Yeah, he needs to as well. I think he's going to go for the high yield, if I'm not mistaken.
Indeed, he is, as well as this this high ground third. And a drop getting set up, ready to go. There he goes, lifting up those units, and he's going to fly right into a flock of Mutalisks.
Oh, this could be disastrous for the Terran. Mutas are going to just decimate. Oh, boy, there they go. Mutas, very strong versus Terran. You're insane as a Zerg not to get them. Of course, another composition we've seen, Root Destiny versus DDE, former Root Destiny versus DDE, but hold that thought. Okay, we're not going to have engagement. Former Root Destiny versus DDE in our mini tournament on this very map went actually just... It was a sort of an odd composition, in my opinion. I guess it's becoming more and more popular, Sleeper, but he used Broodlords, essentially, mainly, actually, and they're a very slow, lumbering unit, but he had an absolute ton. And by the time I heard that thought, we were going to have an engagement at the high yield. Sleeper, look at this! So many banelings!
So many Velas as well. That's going to be able, I think that'll be enough to clean up what's left of the Marine count for our Terran players as well. Those tanks will go down, that medevac will fall as well. And that was a beautiful engagement for Neebs because he traded his entire ground army for the entirety of that was for the Terrans. And if you don't know, one of the best parts about Zerg is that you can remake your army immediately. That being said, he's actually not making any units. But, yep, there you go. 32 Zerglings coming out. All the Zerglings and all the banelings that he just lost, he's immediately rebuilding. And tanks and Marines don't build nearly that fast.
No, they don't. And then here's what he needs to be doing. Going ahead and going to work on the mineral line of the third. He's going to get every SCV here, I think.
Yeah, he's going to take out every single one of those Marines being pulled to deal with that. So the Mutas are going to have to fall back for now. But they did their job. They took out a ton of SCVs. It's currently 34 SCVs for nAgeSAGA, but for Neebs, it's only 54, so it's not terrible. It's not the end of the world for Nage. But that being said, though, he did lose that gold base as well.
Yes, he did. And you can see, again, with this mineral line harass, he's got so many mutas, he's able to go ahead and wreak havoc in the Terran base. Terran are going to be dropping mules like a champ to try to equalize on this economy. So I was saying, basically we saw Infestor Broodlord was the main unit composition of Destiny. It drags the game out forever, or it can have potential to, which is good.
Kill him.
No, you can't. And of course, Zerg going to win that battle every time.
Definitely. I've been noticing the Broodlord Corruptor play. But putting Infestors in that is just brilliant.
Yeah.
Because Infestors are good against pretty much everything ever made. Muta's poking in here to the main, going to go ahead and clean up what's left of the little Marine, ragtag Marine force that's left here. Actually going to be forced back there by the spawning Marines. The extra reinforcements just popping out of this barracks, as well as that medevac. So he's going to be thwarted in his attack for now. But I believe Neebs has got to be feeling good right now. He's feeling in a pretty good position, and I think there was a drop actually up here in the fourth of the Zerg. Look at that hatchery.
Yeah, hatchery now down to 315 health, regenerating slowly.
It must have been some sort of a drop. I'm sorry we didn't catch that there. But
yeah,
there's some.
very, very difficult to keep up on this particular map. It is a small map, but typically Terran versus Zerg, there's so much action, so fun to cast because there's always something going on. Speaking of which, these mutas just being so active around the map,
There's
which I
some
love.
Marines there, though.
Yeah.
Should be able to deal with the Marine. Yep, there's the stim. Going to run forward, take a couple shots off on the Mutalisk. None of them do go down, though. Really good Mutalisk control there from NeebSAGA. He's actually doing a little bit of dancing with them. Always interesting to see. Stim wears off, though, and there's no... Where are all of his... I think he lost the majority of his medevacs due to...
Well, there's one in the fourth, close by air, or fifth, close by air main. If you look there right now, there was just a drop, and I think he anticipates another... maybe expansion, or he's going to try to attack from the high ground here, which he needs to. Stim going down, gets one drone kill. Going to try to focus.
He's going to try to take out the hatchery.
Yeah, he wants that hatchery.
Goes.
He gets it. Broodling's out. Oh, and here come the infestors. They're going to die for their country. And when I say they, I of course refer to the Marines. Suicide mission.
Very, very well done there by nAgeSAGA. He knew he was behind. You know he needed to get some sort of way to get back in it. So his first drop crippled the hatchery, and his final drop just drove the stake right in the heart.
And if we look at the unit counting station, 38 Mutalisks. That is quite a lot.
Wow, look at those Mutalisks flying across the map. That is... that's a lot of Mutalisks. That is officially now a swarm of Mutalisks going to be able to take out that reactor instantly. Second reactor going down as well, so the Marines will not be coming out nearly as quickly as nAge wanted them to.
Going for the
Focusing
eBay.
down the engineering bay as well.
Gone. See you later.
There
You're out of
reactor
here.
at the starport.
Look at this beautiful.
Add-ons falling left and right, possibly going to go for the tank add-on, and he's not quite going to get it, but it may burn down.
Yeah, he gets it on fire. It is in the red. He is going to lose it. He cannot get an SCV there in time.
Beautiful play.
That has gone from a Muta flock to a Muta cloud.
Ooh, cloud.
Oh, gonna engage the Marines! Feels like he has enough to go ahead and take these Marines out. Bold move! He does it! He does it! He takes out all of the Marines now, focusing down the racks, bouncing from unit production.
No medevacs there.
Nope, no medevacs. Mutas reigning supreme on nAgeSAGA.
Absolutely beautiful game. I believe I'm seeing the call for Thors. The only problem with going for Thors right now is if you look at that factory, no add-on anymore. I don't believe there's an armory on the field either. Oh, yes, there is actually. I lied. And actually, there is another factory with an add-on. But still, he doesn't have the income to support Thors right now. Although Thors, I think, is the correct decision. Although with Magic Box, these mutas can still do crazy amount of damage, even if there were Thors on the way.
And he's coming up with Lings now. Ling Muta, very effective.
That third is completely undefended. Once
They are
again,
2-1.
all those SCVs are completely exposed. And there go the Zerglings. There they go. They're running in there. Immediately going to go for every single one of these SCVs. Yes, they're going to get so many of them immediately. And there they all go. I believe you'll lose every single SCV at that. And now he's going to go for the command center. Once again, is he going to get it? And he is going to get it once again. No lifting of any sort from nAgeSAGA.
Gets a couple of cancels off. I don't know how good that's going to do for him. Unfortunately, for Nage, I see no way back for him. It's essentially game over from here.
This gold is pretty well defended, but still.
It is, but look at his main and look at his natural. And 35 Mutalisks, 17 Banelings. That's going to be the killing force.
Did this Mutas actually kill the command center in the main?
I believe they did. Yes, they did. Unless he lifted off. He may have lifted off and moved
That's
it.
where
Nope, he did not. Mutas.
They're just engaging the Marines at this point. At this point, all nAge can do is try and turtle up hard on this gold base, get as many units out as he possibly can, and then go for a killing blow, a death blow to the Zerg player. But at this point, Neebs is just banking minerals, getting ready to reinforce with it.
Look at his gas.
Is there anything like that he would like?
2,600 gas right now.
Not a gas. A lot of mutas as well.
He's able to throw everything he can at this gold right now. He can aim move his entire army and simply remax.
In fact, I believe he's got enough mutas that he'd be able to deal with the deal with the Marine count anyway. This is such an insane game right now.
The patience.
Catch the medevac.
Another medevac's gonna go down.
Oh. And that is not right now. That is absolutely not what Nage needs. He does not need to be losing medevacs full of Marines. He's hoping these drops can be a miracle and pull him back into this, like taking out the.
Oh, look at this! Muta's gonna catch the command center in transit. Command center's gonna turn around, tuck tail, and run. Not gonna work out.
Oh. nAgeSAGA going ahead and doing as much as he possibly can, but he's not looking so good right now. This massive, just all-out war from Neebs right now. He's doing it on multiple fronts. It's just picking Nage apart piece by piece.
I don't understand. Neeb, right now, 55 Banelings. He really wants to be sure to go out with style points here, I think.
Is he just going to go straight match Baneling? That'd be amazing.
I think he is. I think we're going to see 55.
I think he's going to Baneling the planetary fortress.
Yeah, with 55, he's got enough right now.
The tanks will be able to block it, so he needs to.
Well, I think if he's smart, he'll go in with the Mutas and just focus down the tanks. He has enough, even though the Marines will go ahead and do work on him. I think that he can get the tanks focused down so that the Banes can come in and finish him off. We shall see, though. However, though, as I say that, Mutalisk's down to 28, just getting back up to 32 now. I think I hear crisply crackly.
Oh my gosh!
Yes, I do.
75 Banelings morphing in, ladies and gentlemen. I mean, gentlemen. You've seen it here today first. 75 Banelings.
That qualifies as so many.
Let me see how many it is total. There's currently
130
on the field right now, ladies.
OMG.
Oh my God.
This is the equivalent of a Mike Tyson knockout. This is Tyson vs. Sphinx first round knockout, 36 minutes in, actually. I can't wait to see this. How about you, Sleeper? I am
extremely
rubbing
excited.
my hands together like, let's see the explosions.
There's just so many Banelings.
And by so many, I mean 130.
Freaking 30. He's maxed out on Banelings right
Rolling
now.
out. No, don't fake the funk. Come with it.
He's pulling only Mutalisks to deal with this Marine drop, so he can lose a couple of them to build more Banelings.
I'm not even going to focus on that drop. I'm not taking my eyes off these Banelings.
Oh my God.
Not taking my eyes off the Banelings.
Sight. That is a beautiful sight right there. Here they go.
Oh boy, here it comes.
Not gonna know what hits him. Here they go.
Roll it in.
Killing absolutely everything in their way. The tanks are on siege.
Oh, the horror. They're not even sure where to go.
It doesn't matter.
Not the greatest use, but not the worst either. The command. I mean, he did kill a planetary. That many Banelings, you would like to see your opponent underneath 100 supply, though, to be honest. But, you know what? Good on Nage. He's somehow able to keep his supply at 116. Actually, Neeb getting the worst end of that deal, believe it or not. However, he does kill the command center.
He can afford it at this point.
Oh, for sure. He can afford it, like we said.
While he was building all those Banelings, look at what Nage's got. He's got 2 extra bases.
Not for long. Look at all of these Zerglings.
They look angry. All the Banelings exploded, and they are not happy with that. They are ready to go ahead and take out things.
Yes, they are.
By things, I mean the armory and the engineering bay that are just kind of chilling out here. And there they go, moving into that natural, or what is left of it, killing absolutely everything. Supply Depot's raising to defend against the Zerglings that are killing absolutely everything there. And right now, while that's going on, it looks like Nage is trying desperately to do one last gasp there.
Yes, he is.
And do quite a bit of damage with it, but still, look at that.
Overwhelmed. Purple all over the top side of the map. Power overwhelming. A nice Protoss quote. It's nice to see Zerg kill somebody other than Protoss. As we see. Right, Sleeper? As we see Mutas just raining down on these tanks.
Pulling back the Mutas, just the Mutas only to take care of this this last little expedition force from Nage. 47 supply to 154, I believe at this point. Neebs is in a very strong position. 42 more Zerglings on the way, as well as +3 attack and a couple more queens. GG from nAgeSAGA, which means Neebs is going to take game number 1. This best of 3 series in the round of 8. I don't know about you, but I'm super crazy excited to see game number 2.
I'm excited, but I feel like I need a nap. Man, what a long